And off we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Think Blue Podcast once again. I am Krug Swag, here live with...
I'm Colton. That's me.
He's Colton, and we're back. Your Los Angeles Dodgers, division winners once again. 12 out of the last 13. I commented on one of the TikToks. It should be 13 straight. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Giants?
Yeah.
That's alright. Man. A season where maybe 2 weeks ago we thought playoffs were maybe not a possibility. We're here. As you can see on the screen, Andy Pajes and Teo just loving the champagne. Here's this. Before I sort of hand it off to Colton and his thoughts. I was thinking yesterday, as an LA Dodger fan, as probably majority of you guys are, how blessed, truly, truly blessed are we? I mean, yeah, 13 straight years of making playoffs. I would add maybe a couple beforehand of just solid championship contending baseball year in, year out. The Mets, we used to face off against the Mets like in the 2015s. They've had a full cycle. Yeah, they've had a full cycle. The Cardinals, they've had a full cycle of bad to good. The Phillies, back in the day, used to have our number. They've gone through a full cycle of bad to good.
Yeah.
But your Los Angeles Dodgers have just always been there. What, you can't say that for very many teams of any sport. The Red Wings had a playoff streak. I mean, I guess the Yankees, I don't know, I guess. They missed the playoffs a couple years back, didn't they?
They did. They did.
So just count our blessings, Dodger fans. It's the GOAT's final run. We're blessed. Colton, what do you got?
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with you. I think we're so blessed that we overlook the successful run that we have because we're so focused on a World Series title, which is great.
Yeah.
Like that's a good problem to have as fans, you know, but there are fans out there, any sport where their team is just not consistent enough to make the playoffs year after year, that would kill not only for a playoff spot consistently every year, but to have the spotlight and the star power and the good
gumption.
winning baseball. Yeah, like, you know, a lot of players in baseball or any professional sport would kill to have opportunities day in and day out, year after year, to make the playoffs. So Dodgers and Dodger fans, and it's so weird because I'm talking like I'm part of the team, but it's like
We are. I want to say something as in terms of that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyone who's anti-we in sports, like, oh, you can't say we, you're not on the team. B to the S. We spend our money on tickets, on jerseys. We spend time. We spend emotion.
Our time, yeah.
We're the only constant of any team. Players come and go. Fans are the team.
True. No fans, no team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
That's a great point. But like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like it's just.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Like it's a good problem to have, is because we expect with this team and this caliber and this franchise and this city, all of it, year after year, we expect a World Series, and I feel like that mindset overlooks the success we've had, and the first thing that came to mind when you were just talking right now is when the Padres overtook the Dodgers for a week and a half.
No, it was a day and a half.
Yeah, seriously. That was the first time since 2021 where the Dodgers haven't been in first place.
Yeah.
And when our dad texted us that, like it blew my mind. I was like, dude, we have been blessed with amazing baseball.
Yeah.
And people can talk about payroll, people can talk about this and that, We've been homegrown for so long, and I'm sorry that your team doesn't want to spend money. I'm sorry that your owner's cheap. I'm sorry that they don't want the best product out there. Our ownership does, and they just bought the Lakers this season, by the way. I know this isn't a basketball podcast, but LA is the place to be, and Dodger baseball is the center of it, and it's beautiful. And this is such an amazing time of year. You got Halloween, you got spooky season, and now it's October baseball, and there's a couple more teams fighting to make it. So yeah, I 100% agree with you that we are blessed as Dodger fans, and we're going to be blessed for years to come.
Here's something. I just did some live fact checking. The richest owners in MLB. It's the Mets. This is last year.
Yeah.
The Mets, the Blue Jays, Braves, Nationals, Mom, Giants, Guardians, Cardinals, Twins. Now, the Dodgers probably aren't up there because they're like an ownership group.
Yeah.
But the fact that the Nationals are up there, the Guardians are up there, those owners have money. They can spend $1.
And let me add in, because I don't want us to just talking about like this. This is a conversation that probably could have been a lot more relevant in the beginning of the season, and the Dodgers and Dodger fans shouldn't ever have to explain, because I'm sorry that our team wants to win. But
yeah.
Here's the thing too. Let's talk about Shohei just real quick. Shohei had the exact same offer from the Mets, the same exact offer from the Blue Jays, and then the Dodgers put their name in the ring. He chose the Dodgers not because of money. He chose because he wants to win, and he knows that the culture of the Dodgers is the best in baseball. And the first year he wins a ring, okay, and obviously that's last year, but that just goes to show that players want to come to LA because of the environment, because of the city, because of the fans, and because of the locker room culture that the Dodgers have. It is light years ahead of,
eons, I would say,
teams, in the MLB. Veterans that come play for Dodgers, for Dodger baseball, are always talking about the locker room chemistry, the coaches, the staff, the environment. It is A++, and that's why the Dodgers are the product that we have today. And it's I feel like it's like, and this is gonna sound stupid, this is like, it's like 40% on the field and 50% off. You know, like they win before the game even starts, and it starts in the locker room. It starts 3 hours before game time, and you can tell with Dodger baseball, and you've seen the past 13 years. This is what they've created, and it's exciting.
Since I've entered high school, the Dodgers have been an empire. Since you've been in middle school.
Yeah, let me see. Since Aegon came over, that's when
2012.
That's when the Dodgers literally flipped the switch. When Aegon came over, that's probably the first superstar the Dodgers had.
When like Magic.
That wasn't like homegrown.
We say Magic, but Magic's group.
Yeah.
Shout out Guggenheim all day. I'm Guggenheim all the dime.
Oh, absolutely, dude. That G patch on the jersey is sexy.
Yeah. And how about that? We're gonna advertise our own self, because that's how much dough we have.
That is hard, dude. And they're making so much money internationally from Shohei, and now Sasaki, and now Ha-Seong Kim. It's just like it's Yamamoto. Like it's a disgusting amount of money the Dodgers bringing overseas.
I mean,
and that's the thing too. Okay, one more thing. I'm sorry, because now you're getting me fired up. That's the thing too. Dodgers are willing to go overseas, and they know that the talent they have and the international eyes they have on them, they're willing to grow the sport. That is why MLB not only focuses on Shohei, because guess what? The Angels did a terrible job, and not just playing terrible baseball, but terrible job of promoting the best player we probably have ever seen in any sport. You didn't know what was going on behind the scenes with Shohei. The Dodgers knew what they were doing. They made that business decision, like, yo, we got to promote this guy as much as we can. And since that, MLB took notice, and they know that how many how much money rolls in just because of Shohei alone, MLB, of course, is going to promote this guy day in, day out.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's a business.
Yep.
Gosh, man, I'm so tired of that slander. I'm sorry. Name one other guy who goes 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases. By the way, has another 50 home run season.
Yeah.
Has 20 stolen bases and pitches 102 off the mound. Gives you 6 no-hit innings. No one does that.
Possible right field in the playoffs.
I'm so excited. Seriously.
Anyway, you've seen everything about
yeah.
if he can come in to like pitch, play right, and then come in to close.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's legal. I think the consensus is that is legal. As long as he doesn't exit the game, he can DH.
The rule is he cannot once he comes out of the bullpen and taken out, he can't go back in. Or no. Once he's a starter.
No, yeah. Like
if he's if he's starting pitching, he can't play in the outfield.
Yeah, so DH him, have him pitch like the 5th, 6th inning, throw him in right, have him come in to close.
Yeah.
That would be legal. But yeah, okay. I have a playoff bracket here if we want to go, I don't know, just through the matchups.
Oh man. Okay. I want to see it in front of me, but if you're going to read them off, that's fine too.
Yeah, so this is if the season were to end right now as we're filming Saturday night. Yeah. It's I think only 1 or 2 spots can change. Let's throw it to the East. Just quick thoughts. I mean, I don't know. This is just a meh fest. We got Cleveland hosting Detroit.
Yeah, Cleveland just made it tonight, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, but that doesn't make any sense. How was if the I guess it depends on the division too. But yeah, okay. So Cleveland hosts Detroit.
Yeah. Detroit kind of fell off, man.
Yeah, like that's such a like back and forth series.
Wake me up when it's over.
Like that's wild card series, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we get into that, can we recap the Dodgers real quick?
Yes.
Because I feel like we can be on playoff bracket for hours because I love doing scenarios. Yeah. What are your obviously we won the division, right?
We did.
That's step number 1. But obviously it wasn't the season we thought. What are your original thoughts? What are your takeaways that are good, and what's the stuff that scares you going into October?
Initially, going into this year, defending the crown, I thought we were gonna be good. I mean, we got better. We signed Snell. We signed, I don't know who else we signed. More guys.
Sasaki.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, we did. Wow. Okay. Yeah, these 2 seasons.
We got Sasaki.
Yeah. Just the middle of the season where everyone was panicking and the bullpen, like everyone was hurt, the bullpen was blowing it. Maybe it's just the fact that we've been just truly blessed, but I was fine. Deep down, I was fine. Like, we're going to make the playoffs. We're the Dodgers. We made the playoffs when we had Lance Lynn, like our number 2. We're going to be fine. And we were. And we kicked it on. Now we're getting healthy. I think Muncy's dealing with something. Will Smith is wristing it.
Yeah, but you know what? Speaking about Will Smith, Rushing and Rortvedt are low-key killing it right now. So dude, it's a never-ending machine right now with this Dodgers team. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I say, don't even put Will Smith on the roster this first series. I don't even know if he's ready, but I don't know, save a spot for another arm, because we need attention all arms in the Southern California area. We need you.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
It's going to come down to bullpen, and I think Dave Roberts, this is just a take that I formulated as I started saying it, but Dave Roberts kind of coasted through the last playoffs, if I say. Is that even true?
I don't know if he did. I don't want to like go against your opinion here.
Yeah,
but
he probably
I think
did.
there was some big decisions Dave Roberts made and he outcoached tremendously when he needed to.
Okay, well then.
The only okay, but see, that's the thing too, is like the only series he outcoached was the Padres, because the Mets and the Yankees were kind of like
light work, man.
Light work. He definitely outcoached Mike Shildt.
Yeah.
But continue.
Well then, yeah, he's gonna have to, take his cojones out again, because maybe guys turn it on in the playoffs like a lot of competitors do. Treinen, I'm looking at Scott. I'm looking at, Conforto's not bullpen, but it's going to come down to those guys making a pitch, man. Like, our defense isn't a problem. Our hitting can be there when it wants to. But again, we have the star power. I think it's going to be bullpen and Doc Holliday.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just speak like 2 minutes on the season, because I think this is our last episode before playoffs, so I do want to talk majority playoffs, of this episode. But obviously, on paper, the greatest rotation ever created in baseball, that was us. Injuries happened, and guys stepped up. Emmett Sheehan stepped up big time. Emmett Sheehan deserves all the praise he gets. Tyler Glasnow, obviously he up and down. There was runs where he just looked like the most dominant pitcher in baseball, and then he has starts where he was fighting through, giving up 8 walks a game. 8 walks is a bit much, but he was giving up a lot of walks. Blake Snell obviously was out half of the year, but he looks incredible.
Real quick, I'm turning
Glasnow. Go ahead.
I'm turning into a Snell guy. I was never sold on him,
absolutely.
Ever, in his career. But I don't know, something about him. I'm liking him lately. Okay, go ahead.
Blake Snell, obviously, just a tremendous pickup. A dog. He's always been a second half guy, and he's always been a playoff pitcher. So I don't think we've even seen the best of him yet. As long as the team doesn't have Austin Barnes, I think we're good with Blake Snell. And you got Robleski. He's had great moments.
RoboCop,
and then I can talk about this dude for hours. Well, I can talk about both these guys. Let's talk about Yoshi for a bit. Yoshinobu Yamamoto had one of the best starting pitcher seasons I have seen since the next person I'm going to talk about. Yamamoto, by the way, should probably had 2 losses in the year.
Yeah.
No run support. A lot of starts where bullpen just crapped the bed. Yamamoto, I want to hug that guy until he cries. I can't say that enough. He has been an absolute dog, and it's only his second year in the league. There's nothing else to prove. There really isn't. I'll never forget. Shout out to Woody Harrison. I was bartending one time. This is after Yamamoto's starting in Tokyo last year. Was it Tokyo? Right?
Korea?
Whatever. Overseas. And he had a terrible game. Harrison comes in the next day and he goes, Yoshi's washed. And I'm like, you're really and he was a baseball coach at the time. He still is, and I'm like, you're serious? You're judging a pitcher based on one performance? You're calling him washed? He's not going to be good? I was like, dude, you're a coach. One of your players has a bad game. You tell him he sucks? I'm like, no, watch. And then obviously he won a ring. So Yamamoto had just a Cy Young performance. He's not going to win it. Paul Skeens is, but Yamamoto will win 3 Cy Youngs in a row one year. In a run, it's going to happen. And then that brings me to, you said earlier, the GOAT, the greatest pitcher of all time, the greatest pitcher I have ever seen. He was my idol growing up. I can talk days about this guy, Clayton Kershaw. An unbelievable year for his age and his velocity.
And his injuries.
Unbelievable, dude. Oh my gosh, man! Like it is gonna. That's the one thing that's gonna suck, man. Is if we don't make it, if we don't have a great run. Like this is Kershaw's last year, and
Yeah.
it's not gonna hurt us much because I feel like due to his injuries, we just we missed a lot of time watching him, and
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I feel like we're at that point of Dodger baseball where like I kind of got used to not seeing him every 5 days, so it's already almost like, you know, I don't want to say he's gone, but I've gotten used to not seeing him every single, every
Yeah.
week on the TV. So it's not going to be as hard as it would have been a couple years ago due to injuries, but
Dude, if
oh my gosh,
he is out of the pen in these playoffs, there's a chance for sunset riding. I'm telling you this. I won't say too much, but there's a chance.
Well, like good or bad?
No, good. If he's coming out of the pen, if the perfect storm storms.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like a butane type of vibe.
Yeah. But that
Dude.
we'll cross that when we get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly I like Kershaw coming out of the pen just like logistically
I do.
as
Well,
like
of
a
course.
lefty, like a spot lefty or something. That's gonna be
Yeah.
nasty.
Because you need his mind. His velocity isn't going to beat someone.
Yeah.
His mind is.
And just
you
like-
need someone who's been that moment. Go ahead.
Just like a hitter, who we facing? Like, okay, let's say the Reds. Even better. Yeah, sure. You face Snell game 2. He's dicing you up, and then okay, let's say you get to Snell. The Reds get to Snell because they're like a young, scrappy team. They got Lux, whatever. They get to Snell. They're like, oh man, yeah, we did that. And then out comes Clayton Kershaw out of the pen, and they're like, oh man, like shiced. I'm not gonna say. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say shiced. But yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And dude, if Kershaw was like, if they still had that rule where like it's not a 3-batter minimum, Kershaw would have been used like no one's business.
Oh man, yeah.
Kershaw would, dude. If it wasn't
Yeah.
a 3-batter, you can say that about any pitcher, but like that would have been so sick. Like you remember when how Dave used Adam Kolarek
Oh my gosh, yeah.
in the 2020 run? He brought him in for one batter and that's it, dude. That would have been so sick. He like bringing in Kershaw against a lefty and like for one out. That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to kind of like the season recap, our offense, our whole team had just ups and downs. I think,
I have a guy in my mind
Like-
who
yeah,
give me a player that I don't know, like a surprise or just you want to give some flowers to. I have a guy.
first thing off the top is Andy Pages.
Ah, you son of a gun. You took my line.
Yeah, no, you can talk about Andy Pages. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, a solid second year in the bigs. I think he started off
Phenomenal second.
pretty bad, right? Didn't he?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I mean, made
And then
play after play
there
in the
was
outfield.
Yeah. There was a series against the Pirates he had. I think he went like in 3 games he went like 8 for 9 with like 3 bombs, and like that just flipped his whole, like he was hitting like 150, and after that series he was hitting like 350. Like it was just like an unbelievable run, and that just like ignited him.
That's a homegrown guy.
Dude, filthy. He reminds me of a really mature Puig.
Yeah, that's
Like
a great
really mature Puig.
That's a great call.
Like energy, like he has that swagger, but he's also kind of like he has that confidence and cockiness, but it's not like overpowering. But like he can turn it
Yeah.
on. Unbelievable arm by. It's crazy because he was terrible in the outfield at the beginning of the season. Now he's just filthy.
Yeah.
He had a magical turnaround.
Yeah, his sophomore
Um,
slump lasted 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah. And obviously it was a hard fought season. So the Dodgers should obviously enjoy, being the division winners and There was a lot of moments where it was just awful baseball, like terrible. Like we texted each other like, we're done. We're not gonna watch this team. We have no hope.
Yeah.
And
after
then
the Angels, after the Angels was tough.
Gosh, man. Yeah, that Angel sweep was tough. And it's just like, and then they sweep the next series, and they're like, okay, we're back, and then they just suck.
And they lose to the Rockies.
Now they're back, and they suck. Yeah. So, I don't think until now, I don't think the Dodgers have hit their stride, and I think we're getting healthy. We're past that hump. We made the playoffs, and I truly believe that some players in this team are going to flip a switch and be incredible. So, segueing into flipping a switch, okay? I want to do a little segment right now before we do playoff predictions, okay?
Yeah.
If you're Dave Roberts, or let's just say you're the head coach. You're not Dave Roberts. You are the head coach. You have a meeting with Tanner Scott, and you have a meeting with Michael Conforto, okay? Separately. What are you saying to each?
No, I'm getting them together, because it's the same exact speech to both of them. Okay, I sit them down in our world-class conference room. My assistant says, "Can I get you guys anything? Coffee, water?" I say, "Listen, fellas, do you know where you're sitting at? This is the house that Clayton built. The season is in the past, but I would say that like in a better way. And I would say, dude, you guys, you were the best players at your high school. You were probably the top 5 on your college team. Now is your time. You know how to win. You've done it before, man. And just trust yourself."
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah. That's good.
And I would also say it
like
takes
that.
one moment to erase the season.
Yeah.
It's easier for Michael Conforto because like it's easier for a batter to have a moment. You get like a home run. But a pitcher, you gotta like consistently be getting outs.
Yeah, because I mean, as a hitter, and that's the difference between hitting and bullpen. I think coming out of the pen, for one inning is the hardest thing in baseball, for a player, right? I think that's the hardest situation to put a player in, because if you're a starter, you give up a couple runs, okay, you got the next inning to work it out and fight. As a batter, you strike out, okay, you get the next at bat next inning. Okay, you strike out again, okay. You have another opportunity to do something, right? As a bullpen pitcher like Tanner Scott or someone who goes 1 inning, you suck that inning, you suck. That's it, you're out.
Yeah.
You have to sit with that. You have to sit with that for a day, maybe 2 days, depending on how like, your usage. You have to sit with that for a while until you get another opportunity. So it's not right away. You have to flush it really quick. So, yeah, like I 100% agree with you that, it's different from a hitter. But here's what I would say. And this is also a playoff prediction of mine. I think Michael Conforto is going to surprise us. I think Michael Conforto is going to be one of our best players in the playoffs, okay? And here's why. He's been getting on base consistently the past month. The past 20 games or so, he's hitting over 300, okay? And I think Michael Conforto, if I'm Michael Conforto or even Tanner Scott, the season's over. You had a terrible season. Let's be honest. A terrible season.
Yeah.
But the second the first pitch is thrown in game number 1 in the wild card series, that season stat is gone.
It's crazy we're playing the wild card, man.
Yeah, and I love that, and we'll get into it. Your stats reset. You have a 0 ERA in the 2025 postseason. You have a 0 average. No at-bats in the 2025 postseason. Michael Conforto, ERA for Tanner Scott. If I'm Michael Conforto or Tanner Scott and I see that, I'm like, it is a brand new year. I get to prove something. It is spring training once again, but playoffs. I have a fresh start. Let's just forget about it. Let's move on. We're here. what matters most is what I do in the postseason. Yeah. And I truly believe, with adrenaline pumping through Tanner Scott's veins, I don't think he's going to be the closer, but I really believe that he's going to come in clutch situations, and he's going to prove to himself and to the fan base that he's Tanner Scott. His adrenaline is going to be pumping. He's going to be throwing 99 every single pitch.
Okay, sorry, we're back. Colton was talking about Conforto.
Yeah. I think Conforto is going to flip a switch. I think postseason is going to clear. Obviously, it's a bigger task, but I think it's going to clear something in his head. Now, as a fan, we don't root for the Dodgers because of Shohei. We don't root for the Dodgers because of Kershaw. We don't root for the Dodgers because of the World Series wins. We don't. We root for the Dodgers because we grew up in LA. This is our home ball team. This is our life as a baseball fan. Okay. If Michael Conforto and Tanner Scott does something great, we're going to cheer them on. I hope they know that. Like, it's not like we want them to suck. Yeah. It's not like we're waiting for their demise. I just hope they know that, like, if you suck, we're going to boo you, but I promise you, when you do something great,
it's going to be even
fans
sweeter.
Are going to be the first ones standing up and cheering for you and chanting your name. So do it. We love you. We're rooting for you. And don't suck again. Okay? Yeah. Just don't. All right. Playoff time, man. We're here.
Yeah.
We're here. Predictions. Let's do it.
You want to go, like, predict each series or what? Or what did you have in mind?
We can do a let's focus on round 1, and when we get to round 2, we'll go from there. Okay. Let's just do the first round until the next until obviously that time comes. Let's just do the first round. Not get ahead of ourselves. And we can break that down a little bit more than doing every single round.
We talked a little about the Cleveland Detroit. I mean,
that's such a iffy, like, that can go both ways.
Yeah, I don't care really which way it goes.
I think Cleveland's going to take it only because of experience. They made it to the ALCS last year.
I will say, shout out Cleveland. It feels like they're in the playoffs a lot.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe they're a little bit blessed in Cleveland. Shout out Cleveland.
Yeah, they are. They are.
But they got the Browns.
But dude, I just feel like it's weird. The NL matchups and the AL matchups are different because I feel like the NL matchups are always different every year.
Yeah.
But AL, it's the same teams going at it. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, here's the next series for you.
Okay.
Yankees Sox. Ooh.
Oh, that's confirmed. Like that's the series.
As of right now, it's Yankees Sox.
It would either be Sox. It would be. I know Sox are obviously the set one, but it would be the Yankees or Blue Jays, huh? I think that's what it's fighting for seeding.
Oh, are they that close?
I think I could be absolutely wrong, but I'm pretty sure Blue Jays and Yankees are fighting for.
Oh wow, I didn't know it was that close. Live fact check.
Like they're both in the playoffs, but I think they're fighting for they're both tied.
Wow.
They're fighting for seeding.
Wow.
So, yeah,
first to fourth. Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay, so it couldn't. So, it's possible that it couldn't be. Oh wow, Kike. Okay, nice. Dodgers took the lead. Kike, that's a guy. Dude. That's a guy who turns.
Oh my God, Kike is gonna flip it on. Oh my God, I cannot wait. You see it coming.
That's another playoff guy.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we can't really talk about that series yet. I think Cubs, Padres are pretty set.
Dude, that's gonna be a good one. No, it's set. They're set. That one's confirmed.
Yeah.
I think that might be the only series that's confirmed right now.
Cubs are hosting.
Cubs Padres. You know what? I think and I'm not saying this because I despise the Padres. I think the Cubs are gonna take that one just because it's in Wrigley.
Wrigley is wow, that is an atmosphere.
If it was in San Diego, I think if it was in San Diego, I think San Diego would take it. But I think the Cubs are hot. And you also got to think too, man. How did the Padres not overlap us this entire year?
I was thinking that. I didn't know.
How did they not do that?
They are really.
I love when for a TikTok, man, when Padres fans come at us, it's like, dude,
clip this.
You want to call us
35-43 in the YouTube video. All right.
Dude, when Padre fans come at me at TikTok, I don't even have to bring up rings and playoff experience. I can just bring up that we've had one of the worst seasons we've seen in a very long time, and they couldn't even catch us.
Yeah.
What does that say about you? What does it say about you? I'm talking about you.
There's a show called San Diego Padres on FX.
Yeah, it's just whatever. But I think the Cubbies will take it. It all comes down to pitching, I think, too. Because I think San Diego has the upper hand in pitching and bullpen. I do. I don't think their offense is going to show up, though.
If the Padres do, like, there's not really a shot the Padres can face us. Because I want them again. But they have to go through the Cubs and Milwaukee. We got to go through, Cincinnati or New York. I'm not really scared.
Okay, looking at that bracket, there's not a lot of teams that look scary.
Dude,
I think Dodgers can hang every single series. The only thing that scares me is ourselves. Our bullpen needs to bring it.
Who's the Phillies rotation? Is Zach Wheeler still in there? Or is he? I feel like he's hurt.
They got Ranger Suarez. They got Jesus Luzardo. They got Walker Buehler.
Oh,
they got people hating on Walker Buehler, man. And I said on my TikTok, you guys have no idea about butane, and it's crazy to see.
He's gonna turn it on, but
he already has.
Yeah.
I need to see the playoff bracket in front of me. I need 2025 MLB playoff bracket. Okay.
Presented by Adobe.
Okay. Yeah. That's a sick World Series logo, by the way.
Yes.
Go back. By the way, hot take, but not really. Go back to the old school World. I'm sorry. I'm sick and tired of seeing this Capital One crap. Go back to like the old school World Series logos with like the fall leaf on it. What happened? Put a jack-o'-lantern on it or something.
Ooh.
Have some life. Anyway.
The fall classic.
Yeah. So as of right now, then we got to face Philly. That's incredible.
It's going to be a good one.
Padres Dodgers in an NLCS run would be insane.
The Brewers are nothing. I'm sorry. They're nothing.
Say that 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and be like, you were insane. Because they were filthy. Now they kind of had a rough run. I mean, they lost.
Who's that rotation? It's not Woodruff anymore.
They got Mizorowski. Or is he hurt? Dude, I don't even know, man. I haven't paid attention to any of the teams.
He had the worst glitch in MLB The Show. I don't even want to hear it.
The Mariners, I'm sorry, man. Mariners don't bring it. They have a great rotation, but their offense is terrible. I think the series of the season, the postseason, will be Boston and New York. But I don't think they should face off in the wild card series.
I know. That's an ALCS matchup every time. Boston, New York.
Yeah. Dude, I am so excited for playoff baseball. It's not even funny. Philly always scares me, but they always kind of choke at the end.
It's not the Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins Phillies anymore.
Yeah, but it's the Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber Phillies, and Trey Turner. Nah. Dude, I kind of like being in the wild card series. I want us to absolutely feel the pressure early. I really do. You saw it. You saw what happened. I know it's last year. Last year's last year. This year's this year. But with our backs against the wall against San Diego last year, we turned it on to another level, and it skyrocketed us into the glory.
That's one thing the Dodgers. You know, I said it at the top, how blessed we are, and I'll say it again. We're truly blessed. But the Dodgers haven't really had that, if I can say so, that LA Kings back against the wall spirit. Last year they did. But like years past, that's been sort of their, I guess, I don't want to say weak point, because like if you're back against the wall, you're already at a weak point. But
yeah,
last year showed we can do it.
Yeah, I'm looking at this bracket, man, and oh my gosh. Are you gonna show a picture of the bracket on this video?
I have a picture of the bracket for the past 10 minutes. Up.
Oh, sick. Okay. Guys, I know I'm probably talking out of my butt here, but I'm looking at these teams, man, and it just feels like a boring playoff. It's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like the AL never excite me. Like I'm getting the same vibes as the only one I'm getting great vibes from is obviously Boston, New York. Detroit, Cleveland is just like it's a toss up. Like it's
I guess
just
like
who cares?
a proximity rivalry. I don't know.
Like the only people who care are the fans of these teams. Like if we're being honest.
Yeah, yeah.
But then like it also brings great moments because it's just like where did that come from? Seattle, dude, like when they faced off against the Astros, what, 2 years ago? It was just like gross.
How about let's just take a little segment to just recognize how the Astros are nowhere near this picture.
They still might be. They might be in. Do they officially get eliminated
yet? I think so, dude. They're not. I think they're under 500.
They're a game back. They're a game back.
I don't care.
They're a game. Do not count them out,
dude.
Is there a way we can see scenarios?
The reason I brought it up is because it just goes to show you can cheat your way to the top, but you still gotta have the gumption to put out a good team year in and year out without knowing what pitch is coming.
Yeah.
For those new fans of baseball, let me just enlighten you guys. In 2017, the Houston Astros were caught stealing catcher signs from a hidden camera in center field, and they had to pay $1 million for it, and that's basically the end of that. And nothing ever happened, and there was a buzzer on Jose Altuve's chest that he refused to take his shirt off during the best moment of his life.
Dodgers just won too, by the way. So
yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
All right. I think to end this video, and we don't have to end it here, but I'm reading the Sunday's clinch scenarios. This is what Sunday brings. This is what tomorrow brings.
Oh,
when we're filming this is tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna read it off for you.
This is coming out before these scenarios happen, maybe.
Yeah. So the Blue Jays can clinch the AL East with a win over the Rays or a Yankees loss to the Orioles. Okay, so the Yankees hold their destiny here.
No,
okay?
Blue Jays do.
So. Oh, they do. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. So the Blue Jays hold the destiny. You're right. So all the Blue Jays have to do is win.
Yeah.
They don't have to win and then hope the Yankees lose. It's or. Okay. So the Blue Jays hold that destiny in their hands. They hold all the power. The Guardians can clinch the AL Central with the win over the Rangers or a Tigers loss to the Red Sox. Okay. So the Guardians hold the power. Now the Reds have the power because they can clinch the NL wildcard spot to face your Los Angeles Dodgers with a win over the Brewers or a Mets loss to the Marlins. The Mets, if the Mets lose and don't make the playoffs, it is one of the worst seasons that I can think of.
That's funny.
They were the most hyped team coming in, and they are going to lose in a great way.
How about this?
I do
sorry. Very quick. Just to reference back to my top rant. If the Mets miss the playoffs, that's 2 cycles of good to bad, while the Dodgers have still been good since the Utley slide. Continue.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, there are 2 teams I despise. It's the Mets and the Padres. I think the Mets are the corniest team in baseball, and I think the Padres are just little gremlins, little brothers. Anyway, so the Yankees can clinch the AL East with a win and a Blue Jays loss. And notice the keyword "and." Okay.
Yeah.
AL East with a win and a Blue Jays loss. The Tigers can clinch the AL Central with a win and a Guardians loss, and the Mets can clinch an NL wildcard spot with a win and a Reds loss.
Mets.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me though, because the Reds hold the tiebreaker.
Yeah, if the Mets get
okay,
their way,
true. They'll have a better record.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Man, I'm gonna be tuning into the Mets.
What time?
Because obviously that's who we're gonna face.
Do we have game times here?
Let me see. If it's during the time of the Packer game, I'm sorry, baseball can wait. The Packers are playing the Cowboys. I am not missing that at all. Okay. So game times for that Sunday is normally day games. Mets and Marlins play at 12 Pacific Standard Time, and the Reds play at 12. Oh my God. They're going to be scoreboard watching during the game. That's insane.
Yeah. Ha.
Yeah. Who do you want to play? I know it doesn't really matter to play anybody, but who would you want to play?
I guess the Reds.
Yeah.
It's the Cincinnati Reds. Who's their star player?
I'm sorry, you can't. I'm sorry, you just can't. You can't say that. Last time you said that was when we played the Padres in 2022, and
I said that?
You said it's the Padres, man. Come on.
Okay, I still believe that. So.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to play the Mets just because they do have star power. They do. They really do. But I think the Reds are. Yeah, we like there isn't a whole lot of games we can look back on for the playoffs that they brought it. Mets obviously can. Like, they have that experience. The Reds don't. It's in LA. LA better be loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Reds can. I would like to beat the Reds. I do. Man, that's crazy that we're here in this moment in time.
Not
is
crazy
there anything
at
else
all.
that's crazy? Okay.
How about the Marlins only having 4 years in the playoffs but 2 titles?
Dude, that's such a disgusting tweet. Talking baseball and John Boy, that's so disgusting.
I mean, they are disgusting, but why was that disgusting?
Like, you couldn't just be like, oh, they didn't, like, they had to, like, just dog on the Marlins, but yet they have a 50% win rate for the World Series.
No, honestly, I think that's like a crazy stat. I think that's tweet
No,
worthy.
it is. But like 30, like, come on, dog. They're just pissed because the Marlins beat them in the World Series. They would be saying the same thing against the Dodgers.
I remember Mr. Kroenke. Shout out Mr. Kroenke at Howard Wood Elementary. I don't know if I'm doxing him, but he's not there anymore. I remember talking to him about this World Series. I don't know why I remember that, but I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. All right. Is there anything else before you wanna call it and prepare for October baseball?
Well, I don't know why my camera shifted to like a purple hue. I guess that's a sign to wrap it up.
Yeah.
I'll recap it again. How blessed we are as Dodger fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, again, since I was a wide-eyed freshman, we have been dominant. Gosh, I'm getting mad. No, way to be Dodgers. Way to be Dodger fans. A lot of you panicked. So I'm here to tell you I was right all along. No, way to be. Final thoughts, Jerry.
Dodgers just lock in. This is a great series against the Mariners because obviously they're a playoff team. So it's not like we're playing the Rockies going in. So I think it's
that's a good point. That's a good point.
It's playoffs are here, man. Dodger fans get loud. Stay tuned. We will be streaming the game live on our TikTok with reactions.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more content. And yeah, man, I'm excited. It's I think we should do a pod after every game too. Or
maybe a TikTok live at least, just to get the the conversations going. We know you guys have thoughts.
Yeah, so go check us out on TikTok.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm excited. One more sleep, one more game of the season, and then Tuesday it is on. Okay, what time does the game start Tuesday?
Man, dude. Oh, hey, that was an organic man, dude. If we play the Phillies, those away games are gonna be tough. Like I'm gonna be at work.
Oh, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
The home games are fine. I guess. Yeah, the Brewers are my time zone. I guess I'll be able to catch like the second half. Yeah.
They don't.
Oh, if it's Mets, dude. If it's Mets.
They don't have times for the games yet, so it's still being determined. But they play Tuesday, so
yeah.
September 30th baseball, man. Cannot believe it.
Nothing like September baseball, isn't that what they say?
Man. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. God bless. We love you. And yeah, let's go Dodgers, man.
I have been Krug Swag signing off from Colt Exotic. We will see you guys in the next one, wherever you may be.